What's up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is the Benchwarmer Podcast, episode 73. My name is Eric, he hate me 702, and my co-host, as always, is
Jeremy with the G.
Damn, I got through that one really good. I was practicing that shit, but I wasn't practicing it. That just flowed off the tongue. That feels good. All right, how's your week going? You want to tell everybody about what you did on the 14th?
It's going. I'm in a little bit of pain.
Well, why are you in a little bit of pain?
I had surgery on Wednesday.
Yep. So Jeremy's a trooper.
Fuck it, I can't bend over. I can't do nothing. Shit hurts.
I forgot to call my daughter back. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, my wife is ridiculously weird.
What happened?
Okay, so I'll share it real quick. I went on Facebook to make sure we were rolling. And as soon as I saw that we were rolling, I saw my wife, I checked the things and I was like, the notifications, because I rarely ever check them. And I saw my wife was, added us in something. And this is what she added us in. Him, please act like a normal person. Me. Like that is something my wife would actually do.
Yeah.
What else are we gonna... Dude, I already liked it. Okay. Oh, I didn't put a fire by it. Dude. Okay, so can everybody see what I'm fucking doing right now? Yes, they can.
Yep.
All right. So that's what happened. So, Jeremy had surgery.
Ugh, fucking bruise.
I know. You want me to show? You want everybody to see the picture? Oh, you put the picture on Facebook. Let's see if we can find it real quick.
Which one?
But go ahead and continue talking about what happened with your surgery real quick. Give them an update because he's being a trooper.
I don't know. I just had hernia surgery and then they biopsied a tumor. So hopefully in the coming weeks we'll find out the whole story with the tumor. Fuck, I got tubes coming out of my stomach. Fucking, it hurts to bend over. It hurts to sit down. It hurts to stand. It hurts to laugh.
There you go. That's Jeremy. Unfortunately for my enemies, I made it out of surgery. There he goes.
Yeah. So
he's a trooper. He's still with us, you guys. Just he'll be good. He'll be good. He just might be less animated than normal. So we're gonna start the show off right. We're gonna start with Russel Okung's lying motherfucking ass. If you guys don't know the story, he's had a weight loss and he weighed a lot, and he's telling everybody that he lost over 100 pounds on 40 days of water only fasting. It's risky, it's dangerous, during which he only drank water. Jeremy, what do you think about this?
I don't think he only drank water for 40 days. I just don't believe it.
Okay. What do you think he drank?
I think he drank water, but I think there was that he was eating something that he didn't go without eating anything for 40 days.
Shout out to NR Sports Show. Hey, do me a favor. Get Russell Okung on your show for an interview and ask his motherfucking ass what his real diet was. No way an offensive lineman, defensive lineman, whatever the fuck he was, I forgot what he was. No way he only drank water. Fuck that bullshit. Fuck it. So I know from watching certain shows, there's a show called I forgot what it was. It's a Survivor fucking show. I got hooked on that show one day. But basically they had to survive 21 days on an island or whatever, and it was 2 people, and they had to do everything that they possibly can. And knowing that show, granted it's a TV show, it's a reality show, your body starts to break down after 21 days without food. Not without water, bitch, without food. So this motherfucker has the mental fortitude and the discipline to go from eating everything to eating nothing.
So I guess the medical experts said it's technically possible, but they think he was still taking vitamins and protein powder.
I'm telling y'all motherfuckers he was eating. I'm not saying he was eating a lot. Maybe some rice, maybe half a cup of tuna. Maybe he'd have like half a cup of tuna and a slice of an apple in the morning. Like, I have seen people cut weight being a wrestler, cut drastic weight, and seen what they go through. Look what UFC fighters and boxers do to lose this weight. I'm not saying it is impossible for somebody to lose 100 pounds in 40 days. I'm saying this bitch ate. Now, could he have eaten like 2 spoonfuls of yogurt? I don't fucking know. Probably, because I've seen this shit. They measure everything. It's like, oh, you can have 2 spoonfuls of yogurt, a handful of Cheerios, and 2 cups of water. I've seen this shit. But at the same time, motherfucker, yo big pancake eating country boy motherfucking ass did not go 40 days with no motherfucking food. What the fuck did you do? Next thing he's going to be like, and all I did was masturbate. Shut the fuck up. There is no, and you know he worked out. You know he didn't just sit his ass at home and lose the weight. He actually did some sort of physical activity. There's no fucking way. And like this dude said, like Beth says, Beth, hey Beth, how you doing, Beth? Body needs protein. 100% right. So he was doing something. I don't think he was just doing protein powder. I'm telling you. Spoonful of yogurt, 2 spoonfuls of tuna fish. He was doing that like 2 to 3 times a day. He might have been sucking on lemon heads or something like that. Beth says she's doing good today, Jeremy. Would you like to say anything to Beth?
Yeah.
So I think he's full of fucking shit. And I'll show y'all the pictures if y'all want to see him real quick. Because well, I can't show y'all pictures because I Googled something else. It says a person can live for up to 3 weeks without food as long as they have water. So people can go weeks without eating, but after a few days, it affects them. Yeah, that's in general. It's like, see, people just be making shit up now. How do you Google something and get 3 totally different fucking answers? Shut the fuck up, Google. Elon Musk, fix Google. Let's see. Do we have pictures? All right, we're going to show y'all pictures real quick, and then we're going to go to the next topic because I just know he's lying. Cancel culture, get on his ass. This is this motherfucker. He went from this to this. Now, am I saying that transformation is not epic? No, I'm not. It is epic. That is fucking epic. But stop fucking lying to people. That's my biggest issue that I have. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. That's my biggest issue that I have. Motherfuckers that lie to people. If you did some shit that's cool, nobody gave a fuck. If you would have came up and said, I lost 100 pounds, our chief just, thank you, NHR, thank you, please. And ask him. Say, you know somebody that says, I'm not interested in none of that. Say, he's fucking full of shit, full of motherfucking shit. I know he ate a handful of Cheerios. I know he sniffed some Oreos. I know damn well he licked the plate of somebody else's after they finished it. Telling y'all, he did some shit. Thank you, good old boys fantasy football. Hey, make sure you guys go and check out all these people. NR Sports Show has a great thing. He does tons of stuff. This man was at the sports Grammys. He does. He follows the Somerset Patriots. I think they are. He did soccer. He did baseball, and he does interviews. Great show, good fantasy football advice. Cannot wait for my draft to come around. I'm definitely using you guys. But yeah, Russell Okung is full of motherfucking shit. He is lying his motherfucking ass off. Okay, set as default. Fuck that. Let's go to Ja's suspension. Okay. We're going to go back to the top right here and go with this comment. Ja should have been suspended for his own idiocracy. Glad it wasn't too long. Hopefully he learned from something of all of it. So, Jeremy, in case you didn't realize, because I know you're recovering from your surgery, Ja got suspended for 25 games. What do you think?
I saw that. I mean, You hope he learned from his idiocy. I mean, he said he learned after the first time and then turned around and did it again.
Yeah.
So I mean, do I think he's gonna learn anything? No. Do I think that he no longer can win any awards because he ain't gonna play 60 games? Yes. I don't know. It's just so stupid. You watch all these people just piss away all this money and shit for some dumb shit.
Okay, so let's touch on this. Okay, what do you think of the 25 games, though? Are you fine with it? Do you think it's fair?
I don't know what's fair and what's not fair as far as suspensions in the NBA.
Fair. I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is probably one of the most fairest punishments I've ever seen somebody get handed something out. And Anthony says, welcome, Anthony. Always a pleasure to have you joining the show. NBA is fucking soft. This is the issue that I have. What do you want from them? The Players Association is bitching over 25 games. They're saying it's inappropriate and excessive. We've got to draw the line, okay? So let's just say Ja is your kid, okay? And your kid comes home and your kid gets in trouble for waving a gun, okay? Maybe you beat his ass at 17, 16. We'll put him at 16, 17. Maybe you beat his ass. Maybe you ground him. What you gonna do? But basically, he got caught on Instagram waving a gun. Most parents, in my opinion, would sit down and have a great conversation with him, explain to him what they did wrong, this and this and that, and maybe ground him for a week or two, month, okay? Maybe a month.
We'd have had some wall-to-wall counseling.
Okay, so you would have, but what would have been the punishment in something like that? How long would they have been punished?
Until I felt like they could go back to living their life.
Okay. But now if they broke the law, would the punishment be way more severe?
Well, it should be.
That is my problem with people getting mad over the 25 games. That probably was a horrible analogy, but that's my problem. Technically, he broke no laws. He got 3 times the amount of what he got last time. He got 8 games. Now, should the NBA have suspended him for more games last time? Yes, because he had a gun in a club or in an airplane or some shit like that. They should have suspended him for way more games last time. But when you suspend him for 8 and all he's doing is riding around in a car with a gun, and if I'm not mistaken, granted he shows it on Instagram, and I'm not saying he's not a fucking idiot. He is an idiot. I'm not defending him. But I'm defending the 25 games. He didn't break the law. Now, if you go 60 games or half a season, let's say you go 41, the next infraction has to be 82, which is fine. But now you're setting a tone. Now the Players Association has a problem because Miles Bridges got 30 for felony. Miles Bridges was suspended 30, I think it was for felony domestic abuse, was suspended 30 games. And I'm going to let y'all know, felony domestic abuse is way worse than showing a gun to Memphis Grizzlies on a car. So that's the issue we have. If you go based off of the precedent that the NBA has already set on how they do suspensions, 25 games is perfect. 3 times more games than what he got last time, double the offense, triple the amount, and it's less than Miles Bridges. And if you think they're going to go over 30 or half a season and the Players Association is going to agree with that, you're out your mind. It'll never happen. And that's how you get sued, and that's how you get shit overturned. If Adam Silver said, I'm giving you 48 games, 60 games, now it's overturned because you gave Miles Bridges 30. He has a felony. You've given less people you've given less time for people that have done very similar stuff or more stuff. Now you have an issue. Now you have a huge issue, and everything gets overturned. So I think in fairness, it's fine. Now, if you want to have a problem with the precedent they've already set, that's fine. I can get on board with that because I think Miles Bridges should have been suspended for like fucking 60 games or a full season. So now that's the problem that we run into. We ran into this when the NFL was suspending somebody too. You set a precedent at such a small point for certain things because you give in. And now you have more of an issue. And let's be honest, it's an image thing. So I'm not defending him. He's a fucking idiot. And do I think he's going to continue to do idiotic shit? Fuck yes. He's not going to learn shit. But you can't suspend an idiot for what he's going to do. You can only suspend him for what he's done. And realistically, the only thing that he's done is he has an image problem for the NBA. That's it. That is completely it. Any job he'd get in trouble with, you're 100%, but that's because it's an image. So I'm okay with 25 games. I would like for the rest of the people that if you want to come on here and debate that, that's fine with me. But like I said, my biggest thing is it's made with the precedent that has been set by the NFL, by the NBA. So I'm okay with that. People that's calling the NBA soft, I'm more than welcome. That's fine. You can call them soft. We're good with that because they are soft. Because of the fact that they should have suspended people for a lot longer. But in this aspect, fuck them. They did what they had to do and they got it done. John Morant's trying to be the next Gilbert Arenas. No, this is the problem. John Morant's trying to be something he's not. He would prefer to be a thug than be an athlete. He is not from that lifestyle. He has always tried to be something he is not. And him getting drafted to Memphis was probably the worst place he could ever be fucking drafted. Because of the fact of, I'm not saying Memphis is a horrible place, but there are some parts of that is about that motherfucking life. And that's what he's trying to be. So maybe the best thing, if he gets suspended, gets kicked out for a year, the Memphis Grizzlies is done with him, he comes back and plays for another team, that might be the best thing for him. They got to get him the fuck out of that city. Because I don't think that city is doing him any favors. And I'm not saying that the city he's just not disciplined enough to understand what the fuck he's doing and what he's ruining. That's all I'm saying. Gilbert Arenas is funny. Gilbert Arenas' podcast is amazing. I love the way he breaks shit down, by the way. His podcast is absolutely awesome. Jeremy, talk about it. Knights win the cup. Tell me about it. How was you feeling?
Oh, I felt great. I was glad they won it on Tuesday, the night before I had to have surgery. Because if they would have went to Game 6, I'd have been pissed.
I know. That would have been tonight or Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. So what was your thought? I mean, it was an ass whooping.
It was gold team bad.
Do you think that was a direct response from all the bullshit? Especially at the end of Game 4 when they tried to fight him.
I think it was. I think that had something to do with it. I think they ran the points up just to rub it in.
Because they ran them up.
Yeah. Yeah, 9-3. It's pretty. It's pretty embarrassing to lose 9-3 in the Stanley Cup Finals.
It was like 6-1 at one point in time.
But did you see the first goal?
Yeah. Yes.
The first goal was the best goal.
Yeah, they came out ready because I was on the way to Kevin's for a workout, and Alyssa texted me. So as soon as I got there, I looked up the highlights from it. Like I didn't watch it live because I was working out, doing the boxing stuff. But that was just fucking crazy.
It was a good game. I was glad I got to enjoy it. I was glad I got to see them win the cup before I had to have surgery.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen with Aiden Hill?
I believe Aiden Hill is going to find another team.
I think that's probably for the best.
I think I don't know that it's for the best, but I believe the Knights are going to the Knights have to keep their core group, and they've already said that they're going to keep their core group. So they're not going to be able to pay Hill his $4 million. So
honestly,
there's some players that aren't going to give a discount.
I don't want the Knights to bring Aiden Hill back.
Why?
I don't want the Leonard shit that happened before. I actually don't think he is really that good. It's not like he was pitching shutouts. Our offense was carrying us a fucking lot. I think.
What?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm fucking so mad that I can't fucking react the way I want to motherfucking react.
Yes. So the problem that I
fucking mind.
Listen to me. I watched a lot of games in the playoff. Now, granted, I don't know much about hockey, So I could be wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you right now, you're wrong.
But I don't think he's good. But I think
I sat here all season and talked shit about Aiden Hill, but you're wrong when it comes to the playoffs.
I think honestly, you could have put an average goalie in that fucking goal, and we still would have won that. Yeah.
Nope.
I think you could have switched Aiden Hill for Bababa, and we still would have fucking won.
Nope.
Because our offense was fucking shit up, buddy. Stone was crazy.
Had Aiden Hill not made some of the stops that he made, we would have been down that series.
No, the fuck we wouldn't have.
Yeah, we would have.
No.
Yeah,
You're full of shit.
Okay.
Like, that's no. People are giving this dude credit, and no, we would not have.
We would have. We
No.
would have been down in that series if Aiden Hill wouldn't have made the stops that he made.
Okay. So in game what? Where's it at? Game 1, we won 5-2. So what stops? In game 2, we won 7-2. There was 2 games, that it was even close. And the last game we won 9-3. Even if he doesn't make stops, we're still up 3-2 in the fucking series. No.
This is how I know you.
I'll continue going through the fucking playoffs.
You're just NHL retarded.
I'm not fucking NHL retarded.
You are 100% NHL retarded.
4-2, 3-2. Okay, so maybe in the Stars series, maybe. Because there was 1, 2, 3 close games, and he gave up 4 goals. Maybe in the Oilers series, maybe. But if we're going through this motherfucking shit, and we're talking about just the playoffs, 5 goals. He gave up 5 goals. He gave up 4 goals. He gave up fucking 4 goals. He gave up 5 goals. He gave up 4 goals. He gave up 3 goals. He gave up 3 goals. He gave up 4 goals. He gave up 3 goals. I mean, this motherfucker wasn't. He's not unstoppable.
Wait. Our offense is so good. Our offense was so good. If he gave up all the goals, where was the offense?
All I'm saying is
offense was so good.
It was.
It was so good. So all the times he gave up those goals, where was the offense?
The problem was
all the games. All the games we lost, where was the offense?
No, that's the issue.
No.
That's the problem.
Where was the offense?
That's the problem.
The
problem is that if we had to score,
we had to score
over 4 fucking goals to win most of the fucking time.
Where was the offense?
That's the issue. So if he's that good, that's like saying if you have an NFL team and you got to score over 25 points a game to win, your defense isn't that fucking good. It's not.
Where was the offense?
If you got to score over 4 fucking goals in every playoff game to fucking have a chance of winning, your goalie's not that fucking good.
You're NHL retarded.
Okay. I'll agree to fucking disagree.
NHL retarded.
I'll agree to disagree. I am NHL fucking retarded. Exactly. And I'm slow when it comes to I'm not disagreeing on that fact. My whole entire argument is I don't know shit about hockey. As an outsider looking in, what I'm saying is the motherfucker gave up a lot of goddamn goals. That's what I'm saying. If we ain't scored more than 4 motherfucking goals, we lost the damn game most of the time. There was a couple times that he did, but also our defense was on point. Okay, on fucking point. In that game, when it was 6 versus 4 for the last 30 seconds, people were on point.
Wait, you mean the same defense that scored goals for the other team?
Motherfucker. It's not. Wait, stop that. That is not their fault. It bounced off of fucking 2 guys.
The same defense that shielded their own goalie?
Oh, you mean the same defense?
You mean that defense?
You mean the same goalie where he allowed a puck to bop off his guy and get scored?
The defense that stood in front of the goalie and blocked his view.
The same guy that was probably on a practice squad at the beginning of the fucking season. Stop it. Stop it. I know what a fucking playoff run looks like when the fucking go and gain money. I promise you, whatever team he's on next season, he's going to be a suck ass. Suck ass. Put him in a toaster. He's done, bitch.
You are fucking retarded. The amount of motherfucking disrespect for Aiden Hill is absolutely fucking retarded.
First of all, his name was Aiden.
You're fucking retarded.
You can't trust a guy named Aiden. Second of all, this motherfucker is going to be bad.
Wait. The goalie that just won us the Stanley Cup.
Huh?
The goalie that just won us the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid.
Wait, you can't trust the goalie that just won us the Stanley Cup. So we're gonna sit here. You're gonna sit here and shit on the goalie that just won us the Stanley Cup.
I trust the motherfucking police.
You're gonna sit here and shit on the goalie that just won you the Stanley Cup.
I'm gonna shit on whoever the fuck I want to shit on. I'll celebrate them when they win. I was chanting his motherfucking name. But now when we about to try to pay this motherfucker and he about to get $4 million, he gonna be a suck ass. That's all I'm fucking saying. Congratulations for winning the cup. What have you done for me? You won the cup. Great. Go get your money. Okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
You are a true piece of shit. You are a true fucking piece of shit.
I don't give a fuck. I can't believe you getting so mad over a dude that literally was sitting on the fucking bench because he won us the Stanley Cup. Congratulations. But motherfuckers that just won the Stanley Cup,
you're sitting here fucking talking shit about the goalie.
He's not that damn good.
Did he win it? Did he stop the goals to let us win the fucking Stanley Cup?
I don't give a fuck. That's not disrespectful. Are you really going to get your panties in a bunch because I'm talking shit about our goalie that gave up fucking 6 goals on a regular fucking basis? Stop it.
Because you don't know the first fucking thing about the NHL and you're going to sit here and talk shit about the fucking goalie. Motherfucker, I know the goalie's job is to stop the fucking puck. I know that. I know the goalie's job is to not give up fucking goals. And Jack Eichel's job is to score goals, and he scored 6 in 22 games.
Well, I don't give a fuck how much Stone
scored. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Talk shit about Jack Eichel now, motherfucker.
Fuck Jack Eichel. I don't like Jack Eichel either.
Talk shit there.
But I like Stone. Oh, it's not okay for me to disrespect the goalie, but it's okay for you to disrespect Jack Eichel.
I just told you to disrespect him.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I didn't sit up here and disrespect nobody.
I'm just saying. I don't give a fuck.
Our team just won the Stanley Cup, and you sitting up here sitting on the fucking goalie.
I'm happy, but I don't want to pay $4 million.
You're fucking
I don't
crazy.
want to overpay for somebody that had a great playoff run, and it wasn't even that great. But yes, did he help us win the Stanley Cup? Yes, it was a playoff run. But motherfuckers get paid on playoff runs that don't do shit ever afterwards. Now, granted, I don't know hockey, but in every fucking sport, people get paid and never make money after that and never do shit. There are tons of people. NFL, NBA, baseball, but hockey's different. Okay. Let's go to some NBA. Let's go to some NBA. Is Denver the next dynasty? Does anybody think Denver's the next dynasty? I personally don't know if they are or not. I know there's a lot of talk about it, and I'm not saying that they're not good, but first healthy season that they've had, they whooped everybody's ass. They showed everybody that they're the #1 seed. But I don't know if I can call them a dynasty.
No,
I don't know if they're going to be the next dynasty. There's a lot of stuff. I think it's very hard to have dynasties now in sports. In a lot of sports.
No, that white guy's going to suck next season.
Jokic?
Yeah, he's going to suck next season.
No, he's not.
He's a piece of shit.
No, he's not.
He sucks.
He's a 2-time MVP.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's been good. He's been good longer than a playoff run.
He sucks.
But you know who's probably going to suck? Probably like Jokic. Bruce Brown or
Jokic
fucking somebody else that got hot during the playoffs. That's probably going to happen. So there's probably a lot of you know who's probably going to suck? Austin fucking Reeves. When they pay that motherfucker $100 million. There's multiple players on these two teams that are going to fucking suck next year that looked good. Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin for the Heat. Yes, tons of motherfucking players. But you named a fucking superstar. You named a 2-time MVP. The guy's been whooping ass for like fucking 8 years.
Give a fuck. I'm gonna say dumb. I'm gonna say dumb dumb motherfucking shit, just like you.
That's not a dumb. That take doesn't even equate to my take.
Don't give a fuck.
This dude literally averaged. He had more triple doubles in the playoffs than almost anybody else. He was the best player on the floor most of the time, even though I think Jamal Murray was the key to them winning. Fuck that. Stop it.
And
yeah.
Anthony, you're going to be in a bad place when I tell you I don't really give a fuck if anybody respects me. I really don't. Ask Eric.
Okay.
I could care less.
But If you would like now, this is the funny part because I'm about to talk about shit about Denver with saying I don't think they're gonna be. I don't know how far they go next year. I think they're always gonna be a contender, but I think in the NBA it is very, very hard to create a dynasty, even with the way the salary cap is now. You're not gonna have. You're gonna either have to have a homegrown dynasty, which you can say they have with Jamal Murray and Jokic, or you have to basically get lucky, get some superstars, and everything falls in your path. They're going to have to pay people next year. They're probably going to have to pay Aaron Gordon. They're probably going to have to pay KCP. They're probably going to have to pay Bruce Bowen. And then they got Jokic's contract that kicks in next year, and he's going to get like fucking $40-something million, his super extension. Jamal Murray sooner or later coming up for a contract. And they got Michael Porter, who's making, I almost called him MJF, who's making $24 million. He's coming up soon. So the way the new luxury tax happens, somebody's got to go, somebody's got to stay. I don't know if they're the next dynasty. I have no clue. I think they're going to be a contender for a while. But I think what we saw was this was the first season that they were completely healthy, and this is what they had a chance to be. But as we've seen, shit just happens. Shit just goes haywire. So, I mean, Brooklyn Nets, everybody thought they was going to win a whole bunch of fucking shit. They ain't even win they won one playoff series. So shit just comes up and happens. I'm not sure if they're going to be the next dynasty. I think the West is going to be wide open. You don't know what the Lakers are going to do. You don't know what Phoenix is going to do. Clippers, hopefully if the Clippers can be healthy, we have no clue. Chris Paul can change the whole dynamic of the league. So, I mean, do I think they're going to be a top team? Yes. But let's hold the fuck off on the next dynasty, okay? They won one championship. What do you need to become to be a dynasty? I don't know. 2, 3. I mean, they've been to one final. So I'm gonna hold off on that a little bit. I'm not sure on what they're gonna do with that. What do you think, Jeremy? What do you think about the suck ass Jokic?
He sucks.
I know, but what do you think about the Denver team?
Fuck Denver and their racist ass fucking city.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate fucking Denver as a city too. Okay, at least
I don't fucking know. I don't know the first thing about the fucking NBA. I don't really give a shit. Like, I mean. If he's gonna be like LeBron James, you mean he's gonna jump from team to team, go fucking?
No, Jokic won't. You would actually, if you watch Jokic, you would actually like him a lot. He has a very similar attitude to you. He doesn't give a fuck. Like he lost his MVP trophy, and they asked him how'd he lose it. He goes, I don't know. I said it in the office manager. Oh well, hopefully it comes back to me. Like they asked him, they're like, when's the parade? He's like, Thursday. He's like, Thursday. No, I have to go home. I have to go home. He didn't give a fuck about the parade. Like, he's basically a guy that goes into his job, puts in a 9 to 5, and he's just really good at basketball. So he gives 2 fucks about it. Like, he doesn't, they're like, oh, what's this stat? He's like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. He's like, I just want to fucking win. Just pay me and let me fuck go. So if you would really like him, even though you think he sucks. If Beal goes, look, let's stop with these fucking fantasy trades, okay? I'm done with NBA media. Beal isn't going to the fucking Warriors. First of all, they're not trading Clay. Let's just get past that right now. They're not trading Clay for Beal. They're not. I don't give a fuck. Draymond may go. He's not going to the motherfucker. And if they go to the Warriors, they're not winning the championship. I don't know why people have this obsession with a guy that can barely lead his team to the playoffs. With, oh my God, he's good. No, he has to go in the right spot. If he goes to Miami, yes, very good. They can work something out with the Sixers. Yes, very good because of Joel Embiid. If he goes to Boston, yes. But if he goes to the 6-seeded Warriors and they replace him with what? Oh, they're going to get rid of Clay and Jordan Poole? Then who the fuck are they bringing in with that shit? So now you got – they're going to play the salary cap. We already know that. So you got $47 million fucking Bradley Beal, $47 million Steph Curry, $20-something million Dre, and $23 million Andrew Wiggins. Who the fuck is your center? They're in the same spot that they're in now. They just have a more prolific offensive scorer. That's it. And he's worse on defense. But Jokic, everybody's happy.
Jokic was drunk in Vegas.
Exactly.
And was happy. Now that motherfucker was drunk as shit, and he didn't have to pay for none of it.
No, he shouldn't. So, again, speaking of Beal, do the Heat go for Beal or do they go for Damian Lillard? Now, I like the Heat with Beal.
They signed that Jeremy with a G. That guy, they signed him.
Dude, boy, Jeremy, I don't know if you can handle Miami with the Heat. You need to be under 8% body fat.
What are you talking about? It's just an illusion. I identify as less than 8% body fat.
Holy fucking shit! Let me go to Twitch. Here's the fucking Twitch.
Oh, I want to laugh, but I can't.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I want to laugh so bad, but I can't.
Oh, let's see if I got it.
And if you don't like it, then you're fucking.
He said. I wanna.
I identify as less than 8% body fat.
Let's see if we get it. We got it.
Oh, it fucking hurts. I really hope this fucking tube comes out tomorrow. Holy fuck.
Oh. We got it. That might have been the greatest thing ever. Oh. So, you good?
I'm hurting.
Laugh you are?
I'm hurting.
What will the Heat do? I don't know. I think Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo work perfectly. I think Bradley Beal in Boston works good. But I'm telling y'all right now, we'll talk about it later.
The Heat have to learn how to make baskets that's not in the fourth quarter.
That's why they need Bradley Beal, because he's a shot creator. He's a guy that can get his own bucket. He can average.
Need to learn how to make threes.
Yeah, that's why.
Jimmy Butler needs to learn how to come alive before the fourth period.
Well, what will end up happening is you'll have Bradley Beal take over scoring for the first 3 quarters, with Bam Adebayo allowing Butler to come alive. So I like that. And same thing with Dame. I think they're going to go big fish hunting. I think they're going to do all they can. Tyler Hero is fucking gone. And they're going to give up some draft picks, but they're going after Bradley Beal. They're going after Damian Lillard. I think those two fit the best. I think that's what they should do. And they also stay under 8% body fat. That is literally a rule, though, in fucking Miami. That's why Jermaine O'Neal didn't. Jermaine O'Neal tells a great story that every single night he was in a battle between Oreos and 8% body fat. So when they re-signed him, he knew the big 3 were coming. He's like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm out. Fuck the 8% body fat shit. The Heat don't need a big man. They got Bam. Why do they need a big man? They got Bam Adebayo. And let's be honest.
Fucking toothpick.
But that doesn't matter. And in the NBA we play in, there's not a lot of big men. They have to have somebody. Now, granted, he got destroyed by Jokic, but most people do. They got to have a big body that can go up and get rebounds and stuff like that. And it's not a person that you have to have an offensive threat if they get another scoring threat, because you still got to get Duncan Robinson his points. So, no, I mean, I wouldn't mind them going after Portis, but I don't think that I'm not a fan. I think he fits with the Bucks. Like, if I'm them, I go after, and this is gonna be bad because he's not I go after like a PJ Tucker type player. Somebody that is versatile between the 4 and the 3. But I need him bigger. But yeah, PJ Tucker. Shit, I'd go after Robert Williams. Fuck. Put him at the 4. But outside of that, I'm not really that into it. Okay, next topic. Aces are still rolling. As of right now, the Aces are still whooping that motherfucking ass. Nobody else is within. Well, they're 2 games behind us. So the Sun are 8-3. The Liberty are 6-3. So Liberty's only played 9 games. They're on a 1-game losing streak. We're 9-1. The Western Conference, nobody's close to us. The closest person to us is 5-5. So when you look at our schedule, our last game is September 10th. So we have 1, 2. Oh, the Lynx and the Aces tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh shit! Did they up the games? We got 30 more games. So they gave us 40 games this season.
Oh,
Howdy! You missed it earlier. You missed it. Jeremy identifies as less than 8% body fat.
that's right. You better fucking respect it.
So, aces are rolling. It's not fair until the playoffs start. It's just not fair. What are you going to do with Asia Wilson and fucking Candace Parker and Kelsey Plum and Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young? What the fuck are they going to do? Good on him. And then
5%.
I don't identify. I identify as a twig.
Wait,
All right, and then
we had 36 games last season.
Yeah, well, we have 40 this season. There's still 30 games left, and we're 9-1. That's what I'm saying. They upped it. And then we got the Commissioner Cup. And I've been playing the WNBA on 2K23. I created a small forward, 3-level scorer, put her on the Atlanta Dream. I had her on the Aces, but it wasn't fair. So I put her on the Atlanta Dream. And yeah. But last thing we're going to get into, nothing really else to talk about. Just let y'all know the Aces is rolling. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Happy fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Just hopefully you guys get some good gifts and not just some fucking tools unless you want some tools. Does anybody pay attention to the fucking Father's Day commercials? They fucking suck. They suck like shit. I'm telling you, as fathers and men, we need to step up and get better fucking Father's Day commercials. When you look at Mother's Day commercials, I even went to the Perk Spot. I'm going a little rant real quick. I went to Perk Spot. Perk Spot is something on my work where it gives you like discounts on everything. And I went to Perk Spot for Mother's Day. And guess what they had? They had shit on jewelry, flowers, candy, clothing, all of this shit. All of these discounts. I went to Perk Spot for fathers. Guess what they had? Tools, gym membership. What the fuck? I want some candy.
I could give a fuck less.
Well, I know because you're not a father, but it's okay. Did you see that Rocky the Nuggets? Yeah, that's old. Yeah, that is actually old. That is so old.
Oh, did you see Griner gets to fly?
A lot of teams are. Griner gets to fly charter jet, but a lot of WNBA has literally, they just announced they laxed on it because of the Griner situation, which we discussed.
Mother's Day, they get a 5-star restaurant. Fathers get a home cooked meal that they cook.
Yeah, 100%. It's a totally different. Now, granted, I am lucky because I got a hack years ago. And I'm going to share this hack to everybody. And people don't understand this. I got the perfect Father's Day hack as Jeremy's about to die because we're going to get off soon. And I'm going to share this hack with everybody. All right. Ask for all your big presents on Father's Day. I learned this from my daughter. My daughter is 17 now. When she was 4 to 5, 3, 2, 1, she used to see stuff on TV and go, Daddy, can I get that? I'd be like, no. She'd be like, for my birthday? Maybe. Christmas, maybe. And that's what she would do. And she would continue to do that. And she would put it in my fucking head consistently. And I remember one day we went shopping and she didn't even have it on the list. And we walked by this dollhouse. I'm like, we got to get this. Nadia's been telling me she wanted this forever. I started doing that to my kids. So I would literally be watching TV and see something I want. Like that's how I got my PS4, my PS3. That's how I got a lot of fucking big gifts. TVs. Because I'd be like, hey, baby, Daddy wants this. Father's Day, okay? Daddy wants this TV.
Hey, Eric, Jeremy wants a new car.
Okay. And
just remember, Jeremy wants a new car.
Oh, fuck, you just got a new car. And every single time I would do it. I would do it to my daughter. And my wife said, wow, Nadia pays attention really, really well. Because we were at a store and we walked by this and she goes, what do you want to get Daddy for Father's Day? This TV. Daddy wants this TV for Father's Day. So it's worked with everything. I'm 41. I am very good. I am 41 years
old. He took 10 years off.
Fuck up. I'm 41 years old. So yes, I do. Yeah. So my daughter is 17 right now, and she was the one that used to manipulate the shit out of me. So yes, Because Griner is a baby woman who can't back her own words of hatred for her country and who's sassed by Alex Stein. All of a sudden, it's a world ending. We agree. We talked about that when it happened. She needs to learn to take her. We have every right to criticize her. Every right to criticize and to voice our opinion. And if she does not like it, tough shit, you shouldn't be a fucking celebrity. Shouldn't have fucking taken a fucking weed. And I love weed. Shouldn't have taken that shit to Russia. Should have been like, Snoop, I can't go. I like weed too much. Back to, Rocky gets paid more than the highest player, but you know what? This is my issue with the WNBA and the salary thing. And we'll just touch on this real quick.
We can sit here and talk about how shitty this is with the WNBA, and it all comes back to the WNBA doesn't know how to market their product.
Yes, there we go. We've talked about this multiple times. We live in a city where there are the champions, and there are still people that do not know we have a team.
The WNBA's marketing is absolutely atrocious.
And all of the marketing that they've gotten recently has been off of the back of the NBA players supporting them. So, yeah. Last thing we're going to talk about before Jeremy, if you need to get off, you can jump off real quick, buddy. We can see you're in pain. Okay. The Ultimate Fighter season 31. I'm continuing to watch the show. I love the Ultimate Fighter. Episode 3.
With this McGregor news, where's this going?
You know what? Let's talk about this. McGregor needs to stay the fuck out of Miami. McGregor was accused last time he was in Miami of throwing some bitch over a boat or some shit like that. He supposedly raped a woman. McGregor ain't raped no fucking woman.
In a bathroom at the arena.
McGregor ain't do that.
Maybe he probably did some shit, but he ain't raped no lady in a fucking bathroom at the arena.
No.
Not with all them fucking people around.
I don't think McGregor fucked anybody in the bathroom. I think we're going to run into another shit that we ran into with the fucking punter and we ran into with Oakman. And you remember what I said about Deshaun Watson. I'm not going that deep like I said before. But I don't trust these bitches. McGregor may be a lot of things, but I don't think that's him. That's a Ben Roethlisberger thing, not a McGregor thing. Ultimate Fighter season 31. Well, it's already filmed, so we already know that nothing's going to happen. They can't take them off. The whole entire season is already filmed. So now they're just waiting for the final fight, which he hasn't even got in the USADA testing pool yet. So until he gets to the USADA testing pool, they can't even schedule a fight with him in Chandler. So that's right now, nothing's going to happen. But this episode was a little better than the first one. I don't understand how we get so many mismatches on Ultimate Fighter this season. We had a dude that was in the UFC. He used to be a champion of some league, never lost it, went to UFC. Now he's not in the UFC no more. He's on a redemption. Then we had the newcomer, and the newcomers are just getting their motherfucking ass wrecked.
Well, like it's because isn't it rookies versus veterans?
Yes, but they're not really rookies because they've been in fighting for a while. Like some of these rookies have been fighting for 10 years. They've just never been in the UFC. So they're a rookie to the UFC. Some of these rookies have really not, but they've all been independent. And the veterans are guys that have been in the UFC and are no longer in the UFC.
How did you expect the fights to go?
Well, you see this every year. You've seen UFC vets come back and get their ass whooped by actually good people. But it's really bad. Like the first round was 8 seconds, like 15 seconds. It was one punch. And the second fight was okay. But even you watching him, the third fight, this dude just got his ass whooped. So you had a guy that was great on the ground in a rookie versus a veteran that was better standing up. But guess who was better on the ground? The fucking veteran. He demolished this dude. This dude's eye was like this afterwards. He got beat up so fucking bad. It wasn't even funny.
It didn't make sense to have veterans versus rookies anyway.
Well, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's not bad, due to the fact that you have some really good rookies. And a lot of times these veterans aren't really that good, but this is just a whole different. It's just, granted, we could have some more fights coming in. Maybe it's the method that they did, but that's also the problem I think that you have. Is the problem I think that you have is you don't have a mixture of them. So the veterans are probably so much better at practicing, understanding what Michael Chandler wants than the rookies are. I think that's an issue you have. Supposedly one elder made him all of a sudden stop. Yeah, right. If he wanted to, he would have. But no, that fucking, oh my God. Oh. So it was just, it was just bad. So they're going to have the fight next week. That was the guy that got the cold sore and he could no longer fight because he had herpes. So that fight's coming up. So hopefully it's better. I feel for Connor because and there's times that one, okay, lucky punch, I got it. 2, the knee. But you can see the difference in class. You can just see it. And I'm actually actively rooting for Connor now. I'm like, come on, get him a win. Get him a win. It's not like when you saw Ken Shamrock, who was a horrible fucking coach against Tito Ortiz and didn't win shit. Or when Forrest Griffin picked apart Rampage Jackson. Not like that. But it's just they're getting their asses whooped. So it was a bloody, gruesome fight. It went the distance. I don't know why they were acting like it was going to go an extra round because it wasn't going to go an extra round. I have no clue why they were like, oh, yeah, it's going to go an extra round. No, the fuck it wasn't. Austin Herbert beat Team Jan. Yeah, it's Aaron, whatever his fucking name
was. Question, are you going to the parade tonight?
This is the issue. Okay, let's talk about this. I don't know if Alyssa wants to go. I don't know if Kristen's back. It's only 1 block or 2 blocks.
It's only 1 block.
Yeah. They're cutting the strip off.
From Flamingo to Trop, and then they U-turn, and then they come back, and it's halfway, and then they turn into the Toshiba.
It's Tropicana, and then they're cutting the strip off at 4:30 for that area. So that means you're going to have to be down there early. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know.
I want to go, but I don't know if I want to go down there with this tube sticking out of my stomach.
That's the issue. So everybody at work was asking me, and I kept telling them if Jeremy goes, I'm gonna go with him because he just had a surgery and everything. But if Jeremy does it, hopefully Jeremy doesn't want to go because I really don't want to be down there with all those fucking people. But I'm not gonna let you go down there by yourself. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if I'm going. I haven't decided.
I really don't want to be down there with all those people because that's gonna be a lot of people packed in a very small area. And then you have the Soldier Boy concert going on at fucking Fremont. So somebody's getting shot.
Oh yeah. Somebody get fucked.
That's another reason why I don't know if I want to go. So too many fucking people.
I mean, I hate that the parade is so short.
No, the problem isn't that the city doesn't give a shit. This is the problem that you have.
The city cares. It's just the F1 construction.
And that's the first thing. The second problem is we don't know how to do shit. We don't know how to do shit like normal cities know how to do shit. For instance, we get snow for the first time ever. I drove first time ever in 2016 in snow. And guess what? They made the kids go to school the next day. But they canceled the day after.
Because it makes sense.
So, yeah, there was snow on the ground. My daughter showed up to school, and there was snow all over the damn campus. We have outdoor campuses. In a lot of so the fact of the matter is, who the fuck holds a parade at 7 o'clock at night?
In Las Vegas, everybody should.
No.
What the fuck are you gonna hold it during the day for?
Perfect, easy, very simple, very simple. You hold
and it's 100 degrees. Fuck you.
You hold it early during the day. You hold it at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Right? You start it off early, just like fucking Denver did. And like everybody else does. And the reason why is everybody's going to get up to go to the parade. You're going to have way more people on the strip after that. They're going to be feeling good. And then they have all day to fucking party. And you'll probably have less of an issue. And it would be easier to contain. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Just to let you know, from this point on, Jeremy identifies as below 8% body fat.
Yes.
Okay? He has publicly stated that on the podcast, and we must respect his wishes.
I identify as less than 8% body fat. You better fucking respect it.
Alyssa identifies as a Pokemon.
Hey, which one?
Which one?
I don't like to pick species.
She doesn't like to pick species. No, in 2017, it actually snowed.
It snowed.
It was like 3, and it stuck and stayed on the ground. It was the first time I'd ever driven in snow. So
that was 18, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been 18. It snowed. And then the next day, I told them all my kids, I'm like, you guys are going to school. There's fucking probably black ice. Bus drivers don't know how to drive in snow. No, they sent them to school. And the parents had a fucking outrage, so they canceled the next day of school. I was like, they called Reno, and Reno said, 6 inches, 7 inches of snow, that's not that big of a deal. But for fucking Vegas, it is. So yeah, we don't know how to do normal shit. We gotta be extra on everything because we're fucking Vegas. So like immediately when they said it's at 7:00 at night, I said, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Nobody holds a parade at night. Nobody. And I know it's hot, but let's listen. Does it fucking matter? It is summer in Vegas. So whether you hold it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon when it's 100 degrees or 101, or you hold it at 7 o'clock at night when guess what temperature it is? A fucking 100 degrees. And the sun's still out. And you got 800,000 people crammed in a small area.
There ain't gonna be 800,000 people then.
Motherfucker, it's a Saturday night. Do you know I walked Fremont yet? Do you know how many fucking people are? They're expecting between 200 and 500,000 people on Fremont for tomorrow because it's a holiday weekend. Like those are literally the numbers. They sent us emails because we're near Fremont at the branch, expecting what we should expect. They went down and talked to business owners that we have merchants with saying, hey, I'm 100% let you know there's nothing we can do. We're not prepared for this on this type of weekend. With the parade and everything that's going on, we are stretched way too thin. Literally, they're expecting so many fucking people for this holiday weekend. And we hold it at night.
I'm not gonna be the one to hold it during the fucking day.
It don't matter. It's hot whenever you hold it. It's fucking Vegas. It's 100 degrees at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. Stop it. Doesn't matter if you hold it at night, the morning, the daytime.
Fuck it, don't fucking matter.
It does
It
matter.
absolutely fucking matters.
Don't give a fuck, man. It's hot. It's Vegas. It's hot. It's always hot. Hold that shit indoors.
You're extra retarded today.
Motherfucker, I'm not extra retarded. I'm just extra.
You must not have smoked enough this morning or something, because this
I don't think I did. I really don't.
Think you need to not do this again.
Dude, I think the problem is
you need to come correct every Saturday morning.
I think the issue that we're having right now is I think because of your pain level, you have no tolerance for my normal shit. And you're just, as of right now, it's just putting you over the threshold. So I think that's the problem. And you're trying to be as nice as possible. But you're just like, normally you can tolerate my shit. But on this shit, today, you're just like, fuck it. I can't. It's fucking, geez, what happened?
That's what happens when you get Starbies.
Fuck y'all, bitches. Damn it, Anthony, I should have ended this like 2 minutes ago. Fucking Starbies. All right, Jeremy, you got anything else you want to say about what's going on?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So we're about to get out. Me and my wife have been playing Minecraft, so we're probably going to Twitch stream here soon. Later on today. I just got to make sure it's cool with the server owner. And we're good. Jeremy, without further ado, go ahead and take us out whenever you're ready, buddy.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.